G'day guys and welcome back to Jans_Gaming for another Dokkan Battle video. So for today's video we're going to be looking at a couple of team builds for the freshly EZA'd AGL Baby. Pretty tough unit to build around because he doesn't share that many great linking partners, especially if you don't have the Tech Baby, but then the Tech Baby's not all that great. But we'll jump on into it here. So the first team is a GT Bosses team, so I've got the STR Mega here. That is literally just to represent this guy, the AGL one. The flat 200% for GT Bosses is really going to help the AGL Baby. Obviously, big old leader skill there. The units around him aren't all that crazy. If you were able to remove someone like this Legion of Shadow Dragons and swap them for Tech Baby, maybe that would be more effective. But yeah, pretty much you'd want to be running him alongside the AGL Omega if you've got him, and then run, I don't know, maybe Sin or the 17s alongside the other Omega, then float whichever you didn't use there, the STR Rildo and whoever your slot 6 unit is there. So very limited in terms of options on this team, but if you've got the necessary pieces, I guess you could make it work, and this team would be pretty good for the Supreme Fusion stage that we're going to be jumping into. So the next team build here is the Power of Wishes slash Battle of Fate team, so the STR GT duo. Funnily enough, these two guys actually only share 2 links together, but they're going to be one of our rotations. So for this one, you've got the STR GT duo, AGL Baby, Tech Zamasu, the Int Super Saiyan 4, Goku, STR Bulma, and then the Tech VEGETA Blue. So, as I mentioned, rotation would be the AGL Baby with the Tech Merge Zamasu, and then the Int Super Saiyan 4 Goku alongside one of the GT duos. That's going to leave you then to float the other GT duo as well as STR Bulma. So we always know if you can bring STR Bulma on a team, you're going to want to do it. So her orb changing and support should really help out the Merge the Masu and Baby, just to sort of buff up them not getting overly too many links together, but they will have big bad bosses. And then you've got Tech Vegeta, who's going to operate as a really good slot 3 unit that can dodge and put out a lot of damage. But the team we're going to be using in today's video is Terrifying Conquerors slash sort of movie bosses team here. So we've just got the one change here. I have taken out the second SDR cooler, and we're going with a we're going with Int Piccolo, just because he is a goat. I love Piccolo. He passes the fraud check. I'm going to use items because I've done a couple run through now, and honestly, the RNG you would not even believe. It has been disgustingly bad. So I'm sort of sick to death of just getting absolute stinkers like SDR Cooler getting off 1 super. I had Int Piccolo get off 1 singular super. So yeah, we're just going to jump into this one and we're going to have Baby look good. Obviously I don't have the AGL Omega. If we had, after I've just spoken about him being on fraud watch. But anyway, yeah, if I had the AGL Omega, he's phenomenal for this fight with his attack lowering and his damage reduction and all that jazz. So yeah, that would have been pretty sick, but realistically, this team, you should be able to get by. There's 1 super and 2 normals. That's sort of what I've been referring to. RNG has been busting me, something shocking. But yeah, in terms of these units, you've got 2 attack lowerers, which are really good for this style of fight. We've then got, the Int Piccolo, who's, as long as you're getting supers off with him, his defense looks amazing. Shares big bad bosses with a lot of these units, and you can see jumping up his attack stat, it just can get to insane numbers here. Yeah, not to mention those are all super effective. For you here, again, we're going to do that, into that. So I've actually been counting here, and this will be interesting. So Baby Janemba on my other run-throughs, who has a 50% chance to dodge. So I think I've done like, I don't know, 5 or so run-throughs. He has been hit 13 times in a row. With 50% chance to dodge. So with there's 2 attacks on the end there, I will be very intrigued to see how this sort of ends. Ideally, Vegeta supers us here in slot 1. Please. 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 Okay, well that's not great. Int Piccolo, if he gets a couple of supers off here, he will be able to take it. Well, Baby, well literally Baby Janemba, not concerned. Hey, we broke the streak, but we did get hit a second time. So just showing off there, we do have quite a lot of links active. I activate a Weiss. So just given at this, defense was 370k. We can't avoid getting you an 18 key. Bang. There we go. Good thing we activated that because this is going to do quite a significant amount of damage. Obviously, Baby is not a slot 1 unit. Shouldn't be used as such, but both of our slot 1 units got put on the last rotation. But you can see, actually don't. We do have support of Cooler, and we're pumping out an 18.7 million attack stat. So my Baby is only 69%. So he's built with like 6 dodge and I don't know, like 14 additional, I think it was, 15 additional. So just imagine a couple more dupes in there and you look insane. We do have a Weiss active, but you can see just after 1 super, defense has climbed enough to the point where we are taking double digits. If we survive this next rotation, we'll have the Baby Janemba and the Cooler rotation. Yeah, look at that. That's disgusting. But anyway, so with that one, we'll be able to get 6 out of the 7 links active, which is obviously really, really good. Bang. Another additional normal, I'm sure. Yep. Yep. I really, yeah. In terms of getting the 200% for Baby, this is probably one of the better ways to do it. But in terms of the actual team build, I mean, like the units contained on this team build, not a real big fan. I love Piccolo. Piccolo is amazing. AGL Golden Freezer, you know his role, you know what he's going to do for you, so he's amazing. But the 2 core units are just too RNG reliant on me, for my liking. When they're at their best, they can definitely put up really good stats. But when you've been getting turns like I've been getting so far, where you're just getting 1 additional normal or 2 additional normals, like, yeah, makes them really hard to use. So bang, there's the 12 keys, some more lowering. Lowering is going to be really important for I guess not really for this rotation because we do have the Weiss active. Hey, the triple. There you go. Like I said, I like this freezer. I think I have him at 90% now. So yeah, then we've got both the Piccolos here, who can really tally up the damage. Fortunately, we don't have big bad bosses active for either of them here, so I'm not concerned. Well, okay, that's alright. But as I was saying, I'm not too concerned about them getting the kill for us here. So, bang. There we go. That's what we prefer to see. At least an additional super. Bang. And then, yeah, with a Weiss active, we'll be looking dandy. So, as you can see, we can actually pop that. We could potentially actually win here. Because we grab that into that. We do have a full heal from Metamorphosis into that. Oh, I forgot to show his defense, but we do have all, 6 out of our 7 links active here. So the one that we don't have active is, of course, double digits. So the one link that we don't have active is GT, and here he is pumping out an 18 million attack stat with no support on rotation. There's the additional from the 15 additional that I did speak about. So let's see, he gets the crits. And those crits are just from his passive from going up against pure/hybrid. Remember that VEGETA does count as a pure Saiyan because this is the transform version of the AGL Blues. And double digits. Well, I'm fully aware that we have debuffed this VEGETA a lot at this point, but still, he can do some big damage on his supers, and this is probably one of the harder Saiyan fights to go up against. Oh, there we go. So there's an additional. Surely it's had a chance to build up some crit here. Wow. Surely we can't possibly be about to fall short. That it would be. Okay, there we go. So we do get the dub. I know I did use the 2 items on this team, but when you get split on your 2 slot 1 units, it does make it pretty difficult. Obviously, Baby's offensive numbers have been extremely impressive there, getting an 18 million crit and then back it up with a 10 million. Which also crits because we've got that passive built in there. You can see my fastest run through yet. Running double Piccolo is very effective in comparison to the STR Cooler double. And then, yeah, if we could just get 2 units to replace the 2 coolers, this team would be looking pretty good. And maybe I could have brought in different units with Piccolo's other side of his leader skill. But that's it for now. Let me know your thoughts on the team builds down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want to keep up with the content, and hopefully I'll catch you all on the next video.